So the year was 2023 when BOA came out, and we put out a bunch of BOA content, and everybody was like, oh yeah, BOA is not going to last very long. It's not going to be here forever. Like, it's just not, it's a problem without a solution, or whatever the stupid saying is that people say when they think they're super smart about whatever they're talking about. Fast forward to 2024, 2025, BOA is crushing, and ski shops are selling out of it. Works for a lot of people. As we've mentioned in other videos, some people it really doesn't make a difference for, but it's working and people are buying it. So you know what that means. 2026 is coming. 2025 obviously, and then we roll into, and then we call 2025 product 2026 because 2026 is also in it. Anyway, totally different story for a different day. But 2026, you're gonna see double BOA on ski boots. You're gonna see two BOAs controlling your ski boots and zero buckles. No more buckles. They are disappearing from the industry. It's not entirely true. There's still going to be plenty of buckle boots around. Some people will prefer buckle options, and for the time being, most companies are offering their boots in both buckle and in BOA. Next year, you will see most companies pivot a little bit heavier to the BOA side, and there will be fewer buckle models available. Double BOA is a thing that I did not think that we needed. I did not think was going to come right away. I had talked to some people at boot brands, and they had all said they were not happy with the design for the double BOA system initially. Now I think we've gotten to the point where they're more comfortable with it, enough so that they're going to be willing to put out a product with BOA on the upper, which is like a total game changer. So next year, there's going to be BOAs on both the upper and the lower, as I just said. It looks heinous. Like, I just showed the picture that I have of a couple of the leaked models, and his first reaction was, what the fuck? Like, verbatim. And I had told him it existed, didn't tell him that that's what it was going to look like until I showed him, and that was the reaction. So that gives you a feel for what it actually looks like. It looks insane. I'm a little worried about the control that you'll be able to have for the individual buckles that you normally have. Like, I always tell people, second buckle from the top is your most important buckle to tighten because that sets your heel pocket. Then when you flex the boot, you can actually set the rest of the buckles where you need them to go. Your heel pocket will be in place, blah, 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 blah. Top buckle also very important. Lower buckles are less important. And like, plenty of people commented when BOA first came out that if you're having to tighten those bottom two buckles that much, your boots probably fit wrong. And to a certain extent, like, that's a good point. Like, you definitely don't need to be cranking down on buckles. That being said, I think the benefit of BOA is very clear. Wrap like a burrito instead of pressing down like a, I don't know, what do you press? Tortillas? Like a tortilla. Instead of pressing down like a tortilla, we get a burrito. So what do you think about BOA going to, or ski boot companies going to full BOA? I'm very curious to see what people think. There will be models that have as many as 3 BOAs on a boot. How many BOAs is too much BOA? Where else will we see BOA infiltrate the ski world? And do we like it? Are we comfortable with this as our option for the consumer? You tell me.